I'm going to take the nut off the tool post and screw this one that we just made on. What I'm going to make, or try and make sure, is that when the handle is locked, it's across there somewhere. You don't want it across there by the chuck. And what I can do, I can machine that washer to get it absolutely spot on. But we'll take the nut off and mark it, ready to drill it. I did make a new washer fold underneath there. And so when that tightens down, I want the handle across there somewhere. So all I'll do, I'll put a pop mark roughly where I want it. Put a tool on. I will leg it across there, which is where it is on the box fan lathe. Let's put some better method of seeing on. Right. So we're going to drill and tap a 12mm hole in there. There's various methods of holding that. I could put it in the vise and angle the head of the machine, and then I have to set the machine up again. So what I propose. So what I'm going to do, mount that into a collet block. And put the nut on. And we'll lock that off, lock them together. That should be enough. Right, so I can turn that round until my pop marks at the top, which is there. And I can simply angle that in the vise until that face there is horizontal. I could put a clock gauge on here and run a clock across there to get it level. There's no need to try and make things simple. I put a parallel in there so you can see how I've done it. That face there is touching the parallel, which is touching the chuck. Dead simple, 100% reliable. Just to stop any chance of that moving, I'll put a little jack into there. And that's got that here nice and firm now, so any downward pressure on there will be taken with that, and I've got a good grip of it. You could put a milling cutter on there just to make sure the drill starts straight, but I've got a little centre pop mark and it's bang on for the centre drill. It's not no problem. I'm expecting the drill to break through into the threaded hole inside of here. Right, I'm going to tap and drill for 12 by 1.5. And 12 by 1.5 is not a standard thread, but a 10.5mm drill should do the job. And that's all I do to start the tap straight. I'll put a centre on the edge to keep the tap nice and straight as it goes down. That table's actually at the bottom of its travel there. That's all you do, a little bit of weight on. And that's got to keep the tap nice and square to the job. It's well started now. It's it all the way through. When you're finished with a tool like that, or a drill or a milling cutter, you should always take it out of the chuck, because its ambition in life is to get the back of your hand. A little rag on there, put a countersink in, just take that edge off. That's all we need. Just finishes the job off. That's the machine finished on that nut now, so I can take it out of there. These collet blocks are very handy. The beauty of the collet is when you grip something like that, you don't damage it. You can actually grip on a thread and you won't damage the thread. Right, so all I want now is a handle making to screw into there. What?
It's got to be a Shiraz. Sweetie.
Hold on.
Gorman's that day because right on the board where they got the fish from.
Oh.
I'll show us Keston. My pocket. That's quite big, really, isn't it?
I've got a bit of 12mm stainless steel here, which will make a nice handle. All we'll do is face the end, run a die down it, and that's what start our handle. Still feel my way around this lathe. That's better. I adjusted the clutch on the lathe, so now it's stopping like it's supposed to. Put a nice lead on for the die to start on. For whatever reason, I decided to do that 12 by 1.5 instead of a standard 12 by 175. I'll never know, but I haven't got a 12 by 1.5mm die. Seeing that I've got a metric lathe that cuts thread, so we'll have to play with the gearbox and see if we can cut a 12 by 1.5mm thread. Right, this is the gearbox on the lathe. This is the old singing and dancing 3 lever box, and we want to cut a 1.5, which is that one, which is the third one down, 2, 3 and 4, so I need a 25, 180, that's what is in the back of the lathe, I've looked. So to cut the 125, that lever goes that way, that one goes that way, and the right hand lever also goes that way. and we'll set this up under the 125, 1.5 rather, which is there. So in theory, 1, 2, 3 levers to the right, that one into there. They're the change wheels I've got. This should cut a 1.5 pitch thread. We'll slow the machine right down and have a bit play with the lead screw, see which way things turn and go from there. I've got the lathe set up, running as slow as it'll go because I'm not used to using this machine. I've got the compound slide set at 30 degrees because I cut the metric thread. I've got the right tool in on centre height. I've had a bit read through the instructions for the lathe, and for a 1.5mm pitch thread I can disengage and re-engage the lathe screw on any mark on the thread cutting dial indicator. I've got the top side and the compound side set to 0 and the tool is just touching the job. So all I'll do, I'll put a cut on the compound slide, 0.2mm, start it up. I'm watching when my dial indicator coming round, not a number, a line. Let's engage there. Got it's scratching, so it must be doing something. I've disengaged the feed at the end of its cut. Cross side out, wind it back, that goes back to 0. Cut on the compound slide. A little bit of oil. I'm watching for me indicator again, any line, and that's engaged. This is where I really miss a cigarette. Screw cutting, there's something about it. Let's engage there. That's nice. A bit of Loctite, once that's screwed in there, that'll be going nowhere. Excellent. I think I'll have to shorten that. Right, I've shortened the stud, and I've machined a little bit off the washer, and I've got the handle stopping where I want it, which is across here out the road. What I'll do now is decide what length I want and put an end on it. That's the one off my box fat. I want a little bit longer than that, but probably the same type of handle on, because I'm just getting used to using that. Quite nice, that feels nice and solid. That's not screwed all the way into there yet. Should do the job. It's a really nice tool process. I'm very, very happy with it. Anyway, for the first time screw cutting it, I don't think that's too bad. It's got a massive range of metric threads. I need one gear, transition gear, so I can cut imperial threads as well, because it's always nice to be able to cut imperial. This was the mystery object I put on last week's video. Quite a few people actually knew what it was. What it is, it's part of a tool for stretching shoes. There's a couple of wooden formers that go onto it. You wind it in and that pushes it to, that pushes on the heel. It stretches shoes to make shoes bigger basically. If anybody wants it, send us an email, I'll happily post it off. There's one thing was certain, they used to make things proper in them days. Very well made. Once again, thanks very much for watching, thanks for subscribing, and a special thanks to everybody who sent in kind words and well wishes towards Deb, my wife. Thanks very much. It does make a massive difference. I'm expecting the drill to break through into the threaded hole inside of here, which it has. Bastard thing. It's a little bit like a Dalek's head. You get the exterminator coming out of there. Anyway, maybe not.